Hello everyone! So today I'm going to continue our report on operating budgets. So I will be discussing the cost of goods sold budget, the selling and administrative expense budget, the budgeted income statement, and then in the end of this report I'm going to summarize the important aspects of these budgets. In preparing the cost of goods sold budget, you have to integrate the following budgets that my co-reporters already explained a while ago. So you have to get the amounts from your direct materials purchases budget, your direct labor cost budget, and your factory overhead cost budget. So the estimated and desired inventories for direct materials, work in process, and finished goods must be integrated into this budget that we're going to prepare. Let's take a look at our sample problem. So Elite Accessories Incorporated expects the following direct materials, work in process, and finished goods inventories. So as you can see here, the problem already gave us the estimated inventory beginning of the year on January 1 and the desired inventory on the end of the year on December 31. And here we can see the amounts that were used for the direct materials, which is the leather and the lining, and the work in process amounts and the finished goods amounts. So the cost of goods sold budget for Elite Accessories in Exhibit 14 indicates that total manufacturing costs of $9,522,780 are budgeted to be incurred in the year 2016. Of this total, $2,582,100 is budgeted for direct materials, $4,851,600 is budgeted for direct labor, and $2,089,080 is budgeted for factory overhead. After considering work in process inventories, the total budgeted cost of goods manufactured and transferred to finished goods during 2016 is $9,517,180. So as you can see here, in preparing the cost of goods sold budget, you must first have your finished goods inventory beginning, which was already given in this problem, with $1,095,600. And then you also have your work in process inventory beginning of $214,400, which was already given a while ago. And then you have your direct materials, wherein your direct materials purchases is from your direct materials purchases budget. So this is what I explained a while ago, that we have to integrate the other budgets in order for us to create a more nuanced or more clear cost of goods sold budget. And then we deduct the direct materials inventory end of $104,400 for us to arrive at the cost of direct materials placed in production of $2,582,100. Then you add your direct labor, which is also from your direct labor cost budget, and also your factory overhead of $2,089,080 from your factory overhead cost budget. And that would give us the total manufacturing cost of $9,522,780. So the total work in process during this period amounted to $9,737,180. For us to get the cost of goods manufactured for that particular period, we just deduct the work in process inventory ending balance of 220,000, which was given as well in the problem a while ago. This would give us the cost of finished goods available for sale of $10,612,780. Then we would deduct the finished goods inventory of $1,565,000, which was also given in the problem, for us to arrive at the cost of goods sold, which is $9,047,780. Now let's go over to the preparation of the selling and administrative expenses budget. So for this budget, the sales budget is often used as the starting point for the selling and administrative expenses budget. For example, a budgeted increase in sales may require more advertising expense for the company. So for this particular company, Elite Accessories Incorporated had sales, salaries expense, advertising expense, and travel expense that totaled $1,190 for the year 2016. And they also incurred administrative expenses of officer salaries expense, office salaries expense, rent expense, and supplies expense, and miscellaneous administrative expenses that totaled $695,000, that totaled to $1,885,000 at the end of the year. This budget is important for the company because it makes up part of a company's pro forma profit and loss statement. This budget is typically presented in either a monthly or quarterly format. It may also be split up into segments for a separate sales and marketing budget and a separate administration budget. Now let's go over to the preparation and understanding of the budgeted income statement. So, the budgeted income statement is important for a business because it can compare the budgeted and actual income statements to analyze the performance of the company and also to determine if the business is on its desired course and decide if it needs to change or if there are changes to be made. This comparison also helps in preparing budgeted income statements for the upcoming periods. So, in preparing your budgeted income statement, as you can see here in this example for Elite Accessories Incorporated, you have your revenue from sales, which is the amount that we were able to come up with a while ago using the sales budget. And then you have your cost of goods sold amount, which was from the cost of goods sold budget that we already prepared. Next, you deduct your selling and administrative expenses from your gross profit. If you remember, we already prepared this a while ago from our selling and administrative expenses budget. And then you would be able to have your income from operations, which in this case is $2.4 million. Then, if you have other income and other expenses, this is the time to add or deduct those amounts. So, in this particular company, they had an interest revenue of $98,000. And then, if they also had an interest expense of $90,000. So, overall, the formulas for creating the cost of goods sold budget, the selling and administrative expenses budget, and the budgeted income statement budgets are very straightforward. And in preparing the budgeted income statement, it comes after preparing other parts of the budget, including for the sales, purchases, production, and administrative expenses. And in a company with more than one department, each department will need to provide financial data that goes into the company's budgeted financial statements. So, this is really a work that is supposed to be done by the help of many departments in a company. So that's it, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you were able to understand the basics in the preparation of the budgets that I've discussed about. Thank you, and have a great day.